Leaving Cert Higher Level Maths 2024. This is the solution video to paper 2, question 9. So question 9 says that Amina, Petro and Fia are taking part in an adventure race. The coordinate diagram below shows parts of the course for this race. Each unit on the diagram represents 100 meters. So we have a stream here, that's a circle with center C. We have a road W here, and we have a point P at 10,6. The arc in the diagram represents part of a stream. The arc is part of a circle with center 117 and radius 12. Write down the equation of the circle. That'll just be x minus 1 squared plus y minus 17 squared is equal to 12 squared, which is 144, for a nice easy 5 marks. Part 2. Amina is at the point A8 on the stream, which is the circle S, where A is greater than 0. Work out a value of A and give your answer in surd form. So for this one, we just need to sub in A8 into the equation of the circle. So instead of x and y, we have 8 and A. So that's A minus 1 squared plus 8 minus 17 squared is equal to 144. So simplifying this, you end up with A minus 1 squared is equal to 63. So A minus 1 is equal to plus and minus root 63. So A is equal to 1 plus root 63. Or it would be 1 minus root 63, but it can't be not 1 minus root 63 because that would be a distance of less than 0, but we're told A is greater than 0. So A is equal to 1 plus root 63, and answer is in surd form. So that is 5 marks. You'll lose a mark if you give the answer of minus 1 minus root 63 as well. Petro is at the point 10,6. Work out the shortest distance from the point P to the stream. Give your answer correct to the nearest meter. Remember that each unit on the diagram represents 100 meters, so they're trying to save you the last couple of marks there so that you don't lose out. So we're working out the distance from the point P, the shortest distance from the point P to the stream. So what we can do there is we can do the distance between P and the center of the circle, distance between P and the center of the circle, and then take away the radius of the circle. So that is the distance PC is equal to the square root of 10 minus 1 squared plus 6 minus 17 squared, and that gives you square root of 202. And then we do the square root of 202 minus 12 minus the radius is equal to 2.2126. And that is units. We want it in meters, so each unit represents 100 meters. So to multiply that by 100 to get 221 meters correct to the nearest meter. And that's worth 10 marks. In the next part, they give us a diagram, again, just to remind us. There's a straight path L that is not shown on the diagram. L is parallel to the y-axis and tangent to the stream. So parallel to the y-axis, tangent to the stream must be somewhere here, like that. Write down the equation of this path L. And remember, the radius of S is 12. So the radius of S is 12. That means that this is 12, and this here is 1. So that means we're 13 away from the y-axis, and a vertical line that is 13 away from the y-axis, the equation of that is x equal to 13. That's worth 5 marks. On then to part C. The line segment W represents a road. Here's the equation of W for 0 to 8. Find the coordinates of the point on the road W that is closest to the point 10,6. So we want the coordinates of the point that's closest to the point P. So we want this point here. might be useful to find the equation of the line through P that is perpendicular to W. So if we can find the equation of this line through P, and then we can use simultaneous equations. So we know that the slope of W is a third because there's the equation of it. So slope of W equals 1/3. That means the perpendicular slope, this slope here of this line, is -3. Perpendicular slope equals -3. So we can get the equation of this line here. So that is y minus 6 is equal to -3 times x minus 10. And that simplifies to give 3x plus y is equal to 36. So this will be equation 1, that will be equation 2, and I solve my simultaneous equations. If I do equation 1, which is x minus 3y equal to 9, and equation 2, which is multiplied by 3, that'll be 9x plus 3y is equal to 108. That y is cancelled, that gives 10x is equal to 117, so x is equal to 11.7, and then we just need to find y. So 11.7 minus 3y is equal to 9. So working that out, you get y is equal to 0.9. So the point is 11.7 comma 0.9, and that was worth 10 marks. Part D then of this question. Fia is at the point 90 on the road W, so that's the start of the road in the first quadrant. She travels 1200 meters along road W away from the point F in the first quadrant and then stops. Work out the coordinates of the point at which she stops. So I'm going to draw a triangle. Here's the road. This is the point here, F, which is 0,9. She travels 1,200 meters, which is 12 units. She goes up a distance of y and across a distance of 3y because the slope is 1/3. So she goes up 1 and across 3. So we can use Pythagoras to find out what y is. So 12 squared is equal to y squared plus 3y squared. So that is 3y squared is 9y plus y squared is 10y squared. So 10y squared is equal to 144. Divide by 10, take the square root. Y is equal to 3.8. Obviously positive only because we're looking at distances. So that's the y coordinate, 3.8. To find the x coordinate, sub in x minus 3 times y, so that was 3.8, is equal to 9. So x is equal to 9 plus 3 times 3.8. X is equal to 9 plus 3 times 3.8. So x is equal to 20.4. So our coordinates are 20.4 comma 3.8. And that was worth 15 marks altogether for that question. Okay, so if you have any questions, just ask in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.